Hey everyone, so I'm here with my monthly bullet journal set up, just my progress and my setup for the next month. This month I'm going to go with a Rilakkuma theme. I've been watching a lot of the Netflix show Rilakkuma on Kaoru, so it's really cute and I'm loving it a lot, so I decided to use some of my Rilakkuma stickers to set up this bullet journal. So let's just go through some of my progress. My bookshelves, I've been adding a lot of stuff, but reading the stuff that I've been adding is a lot of manga, but still not a lot of other things have gotten read. I gotta work on that. I did finish the Lunar Chronicles series, the last book in there, so that was great, and I checked off some shoujo manga. Everything else is kind of just like day to day. I did update the pages, like I said for the last time, for my reading goal, so that is good. Added my extended reading goal and the other page for the larger list. So let us go and check out how I did in April. So my goals didn't do very well on that, and my pages read are very scarce. I really have to work on more consistent reading. And then I've got my mood tracker and the reading progress. I purchased a lot of manga and ended up reading that, so I've got to fill that in. And I want to talk about the mood tracker because this is something I added 2 months ago, but I'm not going to add it in anymore. It's not helpful and I keep forgetting to do it, so for now the mood tracker is going to go away. It's just not a very important thing for me right now, so we're just going to get rid of it. And then you can kind of see how my daily spreads or my weekly spreads went. Everything's pretty well filled out, so I did well with that. Then I've got this page for the Sailor Moon-a-thon that I'm doing. Gotta fill out some of my reading for each day, but we'll get to that. So on this page right here, I want to start doing a monthly reflection. I'm not 100% sure exactly what the questions are going to be. Maybe those are some base questions that I want to do, but it's definitely something that I want to try to do a little bit more to kind of be a bit more self-aware, at least with my planning and with my journal and just like in life. So that's something that I want to add. I don't think I'll be showing any of those in answers, but I do. I guess it's just something that I want to do for me, and just something I let you know that I'm starting to include in my journal. So working on this cover page spread, I'm kind of creating this stripy pattern, and I messed up the order of these when I was doing this, but I'm making this stripy pattern out of cardstock to make it kind of a little more cute, and I don't know, I thought it was really cute. And then I've got this like Rilakkuma note paper that I'm going to put down on there. It's a Rilakkuma in space theme. I've got a lot of Rilakkuma stickers and I try to be less precious about my stickers, so yeah, I'm going to use those up. And yeah, I guess the thing that I want to talk about most in this video is where these bullet journal videos are going. So I've been making these all year. This is the 5th one that I've made, and it's gotten kind of stagnant, I think. I feel like this month I don't have a lot to talk about. There's not a lot of new things. It's just kind of business as usual. My weekly spreads, I've found one that really works for me that I'm going to continue to use for the foreseeable future until I can somehow find something that works better. But what I've got right now is like pretty great. So I'm not really 100% sure where I'm going to be going with this. Maybe I need to find some new spreads, kind of find new ways to track things or something like that. If anybody's got any suggestions, please let me know, because I would really appreciate the input, any sort of ideas, anything like that. So yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with the bullet journal right now. I really want to keep on making these videos, but I also want them to be interesting for everyone who watches them. So hopefully I can figure that out in the future so that it's not just like, oh, it's the same thing over and over again every single month. So maybe if I get a little bit better at my reading, I'll be able to add something like that in there. So yeah, I'm just adding these Rilakkuma in Space stickers in here. Like I said, I'm trying not to be too precious about my stickers. I can always get more stickers in the future if I use all of these. And the color that I've decided to use for like all of my markings for this is yellow. I've kind of used a combination of yellow and purple in my spreads, but any kind of tracking things, especially for my reading, is going to be done in yellow, and my end page is going to be yellow for this. So actually a lot of the stuff in here I've already like kind of outlined. Like you can see my calendar here just be mostly me decorating, because like I said, I'm a little bit lost on kind of how to make these videos a little bit more interesting. Maybe if I just do like a chat during it, then maybe about something that's not bullet journal related. I don't know, like a get ready with me, but a get my bullet journal ready with me type of thing. So I don't know. Well, let me know what you think. So here I tried to use the really light yellow highlighter, but it just didn't come out very well, so I'm using the more gold one. I really wish I had a color in between, but we'll just go with the gold for this month. So one thing that could potentially change in this journal is kind of how I've really set everything up. So recently I had a big change in my life, and I started a new job, so my schedule is a little bit different, and I don't kind of have that really nice 3-day weekend that I used to have. And so my week starts like kind of in the middle of the week. So I might restructure my calendar and kind of what day I start my week on. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that yet, but that might be a change that I can explore, or that I need to kind of like move things around in my bullet journal. So that might be something for the future, but I think right now I'm just going to keep this Sunday to Saturday spread. Maybe I'll do like a Monday to Sunday type of thing in the future, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that. My page is red here. This is already into May, so I've already read some. So this is just the same thing. I just have to work on being a little bit more consistent with my daily reading. Even if it's just a few pages, then I just really need to read a little bit more. There's tons of stuff that I want to get done, so I really need to get it done. So then I've got my reading progress page, which is the same every single month, pretty much. So this is a page that I kind of put my to be read, like my TBR down on, or whatever I plan on doing, and then anything that I've actually read, and then anything that I've purchased, to kind of just get an idea of what I wanted my reading month to look like and what it actually ended up looking like. So I'm not going to fill in that TBR right now. I've still got to decide what goes in there. So hopefully I can stick to my TBR a little bit better this month. And then of course I've got my video plans page, which I'll fill out later, so I can just track of all my video ideas that I want to do for the month and get it done. And then we have my weekly spreads. So all of these weekly spreads are the same. Like I said before, I really am loving the way this layout works. I feel like it has a lot of space during the day for me to write any to-do lists or any appointments, anything that I need like that. And then there's a lot of space on the sides and like elsewhere to put stuff. I've got this side column here that I do notes for self for, and that's just kind of like any sort of daily encouragement I need, or weekly encouragement, reminders. It's not really for to-do lists or tasks. It's more of like a check-in with myself. So a lot of the times I'll put like a little bit of a pep talk, like remember you don't need to rush to get out videos, or if you're feeling upset about this, you have this person to talk to about it, or just like you're doing great type of thing. So it's just like little reminders to myself to like be nicer to myself, essentially, because I do kind of get down on myself a lot. So I really like that area of the journal. Sometimes it doesn't get filled out, but I think I feel like I find something at least once a week to write in there, even if it's just like a you'll be okay, or you're doing great, that sort of thing. Just a little reminder to myself that everything will be all right, which is I guess a mantra that I like to have. It's just like, well, it'll work out, it'll be all good. So I also really like the little area for goals. I've put these little checklists in here, but I don't think they really fit. I just wanted to use them up because I've had them forever, so we'll just throw them in there. Maybe I'll color around there later. And then just kind of, there's a little section for this week, just a to-do list that I don't really have anything specific, wow, I can't talk, day that something needs to be done. I just need to get it done that week, and then I can kind of throw it in on a to-do list later in the day, or later in the week. So that's really great. And then I've just got a little bit of a planning area on the side for just things coming up in the next week. And then, of course, I did talk about this last month, but I did move my habit tracker down to the weeks. So I'm not going to have a monthly one. I just have the weekly one that works a little bit better for me. I feel like I look at it a little bit more than I did before. And you know, all the time the habit tracker doesn't get filled out, but I feel less bad about it, and it stresses me out less when it's weekly and not like a big monthly thing that I have to just be like, oh, look at how terrible I did at everything this month. So I feel like the weekly habit tracker is a little bit better for my I guess sanity, if you will. So yeah, I've just been using all my Rilakkuma stickers, just have a little bit of cuteness every single day. It looks really empty right now, but as you saw in my flip through from last week or last month, things are a little bit, they fill out a lot when I actually write stuff in here. So it's just some simple designs. It allows me a lot of room to write and not a lot of clutter going on there. And then we've got this last page, and I did something a little bit experimental on here. I took one of these sheets that I used in the front of the month, and I put it on here as just kind of like an addition to the page. I want to kind of use just this all as, I guess, just the regular page. I just write over the picture, but I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work. We're going to have to see how this pans out. I tried to do everything normally. I think I have to go back and put in a few more hard lines so just everything looks the same and it's more of a background image than a front image. But, you know, we'll see how it works. Maybe I'll do it again if it works out, or I'll use some other type of techniques like this. I don't know. It was just something I wanted to try out, spice it up a little bit, that sort of thing. So we'll see how it works. So yeah, that is pretty much my May setup for my bullet journal. If you have any suggestions or any comments, any questions about my bullet journal, then just go ahead and leave them in the comments and I will be happy to get back to you on that. If you like this video, please definitely give me a thumbs up. I want to continue making these videos, and your encouragement, your likes, and your comments really encourage me to keep on going. So that would be really, really great. If you are not subscribed to me, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that is all I've got for you guys today. I am Christy Lou. Till next time, matane!